Wow, that music's loud. Me, Hey, if anyone was asleep watching my stream, what? Welcome back. You're probably awake now. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and fade this music out. Yeah. That was too fast to fade, but whatever. So, Nintendo Direct starting very soon. Right there. I will be watching it. It will be fun. I kind of don't want the voice bubbles on. Let me turn those off for now. Let me see for the Direct. No. And no. Sorry. I'd send a message. Alright, so we got about 9 minutes before this Direct starts. Does anyone have any theories? Maybe. I don't know if anyone's even in here yet. There's a good possibility you guys are all going to watch Bees, too. But for those of you who are going to stick around and are going to watch through my stream, I think this is going to be a pretty fun one. I just hid this source a second ago, but let me go ahead and bring it back up. Let me test something. If I hide it and then bring it back, okay, good. So what we got here is my main predictions in the form of a 3x3, I guess, bin card. And some of them are optimistic, like Pokemon Switch info and Smash Bros. Deluxe. A new Smash Bros. At least mentioned. Got a Labo hype. But then the rest are a little bit pessimistic, talking about more details at a later date, at least 3 times in this conference. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, well, here's a lot of info and then, oh, more details later. No, I'm talking about they have games they want to talk about, but they have nothing to show for. So they're going to say, well, we'll talk about it later. And what that means is E3. No new details on their online service, no specific release date, no confirmation on any features, just nothing. If they mention it, maybe they'll say it comes out this year, but we already know that, I think. Detective Pikachu amiibos, it's not really pessimistic or optimistic. It just is what it is, you know? It's just amiibos, you know. They're talking about they're gonna show them off. They're gonna try and sell us amiibos. I'll buy it. The Detective Pikachu amiibo looks pretty cool. If they talk about it and they show some kind of neat functionality with not just that, but maybe another game too. You know, I'll buy one of those. But then the one everyone's gonna be the most upset when it comes true is nothing about Metroid Prime 4 because that game's gonna be really exciting. But regardless, the only one we know for sure right now is that Mario Tennis is going to be there because as you see on the screen behind the bingo card right now, it's 30 minutes roughly, information focused on Nintendo 3DS and Switch titles launching this year, including new details on Tennis Aces. So that's confirmed. Tennis Aces is getting some more information, which is great. I'm excited about that. I just hope it's not like half of the conference, you know, or the Direct. If it's half of it, if it's like, hey, here's 15 minutes about Tennis Aces, it's like, I'm gonna buy Tennis Aces. I don't need to know this much about it. Release a trailer later or something, like, use your Direct time to talk about stuff, but, you know, it's gonna be interesting, excuse me, regardless of what they actually show. I'm sure there's gonna be at least one thing we can pull out of this. It's not gonna be another Labo thing, where it's like, okay, well, we can talk about it, but none of us are actually going to buy it, right? So, it's, I don't know, it'll be exciting. We're now 5 minutes away. If I had to guess about one thing, it's going to be that whatever they start the show with and whatever they end the show with is going to be the only things anyone cares about. And all the middle is going to be like filler, and then there's going to be like one indie game that you say like, oh, well, you know, I'm really looking forward to that one or something like that. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, now we basically wait for this to start. I'm gonna, so that it's not dead air, you know, I'll probably bring up the music again that I had playing, and then whenever the direct's about to start, I can just switch on over to the actual direct audio. 4 minutes. Damn right. Let me find a good song to put in the back of this. So, this is gonna be fun. Rebecca, I have no idea what this is gonna be about. I tried to like intro it and say like, oh well, there's this, and we're excited about this, and I have no idea. This could be 30 minutes of nothing. But how are you? LA Noire 2? Somehow I don't think they're gonna announce it in a Nintendo Direct, but you never know. It could be another Bayonetta thing, where it's like, yeah, Rockstar wasn't gonna make another LA Noire, but then Nintendo said, you know, that kind of thing. I doubt it, but you never know. See, what I want is Smash Brothers stuff. Always have. Anything. E3, Nintendo Direct, a press release, even just Nintendo.com updating. I always hope there's something about Smash Brothers. Hey! Maybe. Hey, they might. I mean, they had Detective Pikachu. So, that's close, I guess. Yeah. That. Man, 3 minutes. This is freaking exciting. I don't know why. It's mainly because I have E3 craze already, which is bad because that's 3 months away, man, but I'm so excited for E3 already. Two minutes. I'm really curious what this song is. Where'd it go? Yeah, what was the song for this map? Oh, yeah. Just hear that damn penguin. It's like, it's part of the song for me. Is the penguin going, ah, ah. What's up, Rick? We got just shy of 2 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on my OBS just to make sure that working right. Let me go to Twitch TV/Nintendo too, just to make sure that I don't miss it going live. Oh, apparently Edega got banned from the Nintendo stream. Ha! You deserve it. No, actually, I don't know what he did. Alexa. Never mind. Okay, we're super close. We're like really fucking close. Just gonna refresh my source real quick. Here we go. Oh boy. Hey, is that? Nah, it's a little quiet, I think. Alright, there we go.
Hi everyone.
There we go. Let me know if the audio's an issue.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide. I have lots of information to share about upcoming games for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. Up first, some Nintendo 3DS headlines.
Oh boy. This is what I'm here for.
It's the biggest collection in the
Yo!
Mario game series. The latest in the WarioWare series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems,
Oh, let me turn it up then.
which means there's a new way to play Wario's strangely satisfying microgames.
Let me know if that's
With
better.
classics and new additions, there are 300 microgames to enjoy, making this the biggest entry in the series. Press buttons. Tilt the system. Use the touchscreen.
This is so
and
good.
microphone. Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast. What playstyle is required for this one? Better figure it out and dig that crazy action while it's hot. Hey, some
Let's get a
familiar
Switch one.
characters are rocking new looks. This
Come on.
is the most jam-packed game in the series yet. Just look at that face. Even Wario can't contain his wicked grin. WarioWare Gold launches August 3rd.
Okay. I might actually get that.
Get ready for pulse-pounding post-apocalyptic races and battles. Race down enemy Groks and rock them in battle to defend frontier villages. Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense in Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. This
Wow,
time,
that was loud.
Red Flash himself, Dylan, will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and
Okay.
use your whole team. What in tarnation? Your friend's Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each wave of transforming monsters. Who or what will you and
Oh my
Dylan get
gosh.
tangled up with?
All these
Never mind that.
characters look
There's an
so
enemy
weird.
invasion to stop, and a frontier in desperate need of some heroes. A demo version of the game will be available for download May 10th. The full game, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, rolls into Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS May 24th.
Yeah, I'm not getting this. It doesn't look bad, but I'm not getting it.
Are the brothers and Bowser still better together?
Ooh.
Nintendo DS classic Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures.
Oh wait, no, this is an old one. Okay.
Mario and Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for the Blorbs, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser, and so their journey takes them deep into the belly of the beast, leaving Bowser to scour the kingdom for the cure. The only way forward is to change between the bros and Bowser. The big bad
this game's
will even
nice,
beef
but-
up for monstrous boss battles fit for a king. Take him down.
Oh, I like
with
the idea of this,
action-packed
turning it
RPG.
sideways. I don't know if this is what it was before, but
And, uh-oh, looks like his boy wants in on the action. Find out what happens behind the scenes in the untold story of Bowser Jr. When Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey launches in 2019.
yeah, Odyssey's definitely better. like, kind of goes
Here's
to
the
that thing.
scoop on
Ooh.
Detective Pikachu.
Hey.
Plus a new amiibo. Something about this Pikachu is a little different. He's gruff,
You agree with me, don't you?
runs his mouth,
Hey, don't boss me around.
likes coffee,
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as ever.
and
This
no
game
one
looks
knows
so
why.
great.
Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon usually live in harmony. But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
Yeah, he talks. It's weird.
So there's a fake
Luckily, a boy named Tim and Detective Pikachu are on the case, facing each mystery head-on.
quick attack! Oh.
This is so weird.
Did I do it?
As of today, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. Crack the case with Detective Pikachu when the game launches March 23rd. Plus, keep your eyes peeled for this extra-large Detective Pikachu amiibo
Whoa.
figure, which launches
It's
the same
bigger?
day.
Okay.
That mysterious mansion has reappeared in the Nintendo 3DS remake.
What do you mean? This is not what I meant by New Luigi's Mansion. And yeah, the Pikachu game, if it was a Switch title, I would absolutely get.
Nintendo GameCube classic Luigi's Mansion has been remade for Nintendo 3DS. Fans of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon game can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing.
I'm fine with this, I
Luigi's
guess.
something of a scaredy cat. but
Like,
these
I love
classic
this
ghosts
game.
And traps are no match for his
But
vacuum cleaner.
for real, Not a new Luigi's
Besides,
Mansion? Really?
The mansion's map
Not
will
a
be
new one?
displayed
Okay.
on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new boss rush mode. Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo 3DS launches.
If someone had just showed me this picture, I would be so excited, and then I wouldn't notice the
That's
Nintendo
all for
3DS
Nintendo
at the top.
3DS.
Good, okay. How many minutes was that? That was 6
So
minutes.
far, so good? Well, let's keep the headlines coming. It's time for Nintendo Switch.
Kirby can even make friends with those characters?
What?
Kirby Star Allies finally launches next week.
This is gonna be so
Fight for
fun.
your adventure. You'll reach Dream
gonna be
Palaces
so
where,
fun.
surprise, even fan favorite legacy
Yeah,
characters
roughly
can
30
become
minutes.
Kirby's friends. Well, dream friends anyway. When you're saving the world, it's nice to have some heavy hitters on your
Oh
side.
my
Even
gosh.
the likes of King Dedede, Meta
This is
Knight,
so cool.
and Bandana Waddle Dee.
Bandana Waddle Dee confirmed for
Eventually,
Smash.
More Dream Friends will be added to the game via free updates.
Actually, you know
after
what? I
launch.
wouldn't be surprised. They did take
First
the Waddle
update
Dees
will
out
include
of King
Rick,
Dedede's
Kind,
moveset, so.
and Ku.
Rick,
Marks.
Kind, and Koo. Marks. I don't know
And
any of
Gooey.
these guys. Gooey. I have seen Gooey before, just because of a
It's
Melee
like
trophy.
a dream come true to bring this ragtag crew of characters together from across the Kirby series. Kirby Star Allies.
Whatever,
launches
Rebecca.
on Nintendo
I'm
Switch
excited.
March 16th, and the
Oh,
first
man,
free
next week.
update will be available March 28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder: a free demo is available now in Nintendo.
Nah, I don't
eShop
care.
on
I'm already
Nintendo
getting it.
Switch.
I don't want a demo.
What
I'm
else
already
are
getting
Friends
it.
for? An epic tale returns with new artistic touches. Okami, the grand adventure in classical Japanese style, rises again in the HD version. To save the land from a terrible curse, the legendary Okami Amaterasu was resurrected, setting off on a quest.
I don't know if
with
this is
the
a big deal or
wandering
not, because I
artist,
never
Issa.
paid attention to Okami.
Overcome challenges using the power of the gods. The
Like,
celestial
people love
brush.
this game, right?
With mere brush strokes, you can make a variety of miracles come to fruition. In the Nintendo Switch version,
I don't like
use touchscreen
having to
control in handheld
Draw
mode,
on my screen a lot. I'm
or
gonna get like
use
fingerprints
the
all over
Joy-Con
it.
controller's
gonna
motion
be obnoxious.
controls in TV mode or tabletop mode. Both
Yeah, is this
methods
a
offer
HD
an
remix,
intuitive
or is
way
this
to
a
solve
sequel? I have no
puzzles and
idea.
Defeat your foes.
Oh yeah, there's so many
Meet
games
an
that I need to
eclectic
finish too,
cast.
but I might as well just say
Mysteries,
that's never gonna happen.
and slay countless monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end. Okami HD launches on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch this summer. Eat up and throw sushi on Nintendo Switch? An adventure unlike any other. With
What is
conveyor
this?
belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido. The
Man,
story takes place
if you
after
told
the
me this
bitter
was gonna
sushi
be on,
struggles.
I would've-
Raised in a world where sushi is
I don't know.
forbidden, Musashi must wage all-out conveyor belt sushi battles to defeat the Empire and topple its sushi monopoly. The gameplay is deep. but
Part of
the
me wants to
basics are
play
simple.
this.
Just eat more and more sushi to pile up plates of matching colors on a table, then throw them all at your opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow sushi strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches simultaneously
This is definitely
on
going to be a
Nintendo
cult
Switch
classic
and
game.
Nintendo 3DS
I can see a ton of
June
people
8th.
getting real into this with their friends.
More travelers, more details, and more launch info.
Hello, this is Masashi Takahashi from Square Enix. Today, I have 3 news items to share with you. First, I'd like to introduce 2 more main characters.
What lies beyond the horizon?
Meet Tressa the Merchant. She sets off to find her own adventure and gain experience in her job. Her
I know
path
nothing
action
about this,
is
but I like the
purchase,
art style a lot.
which means
Like
she
high
can
def,
gain special
pixelated
items from
graphics.
townsfolk.
It's weird. I love it.
I helped out someone in a bind. Simple as that.
And this is Alfin, the apothecary. He embarks on his journey to heal those suffering across the continent. His path action is Inquire. He can worm out info others aren't privy to in standard conversations. Next, let's talk about jobs in battle. Characters start out with a base job, but they can equip an additional job to use in battle. For instance, if another character like the Merchant Tressa equips the Dancer job, the combined jobs and abilities expand your strategic options.
I like this. This is an interesting idea.
Finally, we know many of you have been wondering about the release date.
Ooh.
The game launches July 13th.
Wow. That's kind of soon. That's like
Additionally,
a month
we
after
will be
E3.
offering a special edition of the game. Inside, you'll find a pop-up book
That's
introducing
kinda
the 8
neat.
characters and their places of origin, a helpful map for your adventure, a sound selection CD,
That is pretty neat.
and a
Oh,
replica
man.
coin based on the in-game currency. This special edition will be released the same day as
That
the
is,
regular version of the
it
game.
is pretty sick.
Your comments have provided the development team with reference points and inspiration as we head into the home stretch of our work with the game. Please look forward to the release of Octopath Traveler.
I actually kinda am. I want to know more about it.
What happens when an otaku assassin
Yo.
enters the game world?
Okay. What is this?
The legendary gaming console, the Death Drive Mark II. Travis Touchdown wanders into the game world and embarks on
What
a
is
rampage of
this?
epic proportions.
Oh man, this
Inside,
looks fun.
there's an action game,
This isn't
racing,
isn't
puzzles,
exactly
a total
No More
of
Heroes,
7
but I
different
really
game
like
titles.
this.
With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds. Chain his simple yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them
I
down
can't
to
see this
size.
being full price,
A brutal
because
boss
if it's
lurks
full
at the
price,
end of each
it's
game.
not really a No More Heroes game. But
Creatively combine your moves to crush them.
if for like a $40 game, maybe this
Pass
would be
a
sick.
Joy-Con controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer, and partner up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in 2018.
It's interesting.
In
People are gonna be
Dark
mad
Souls,
because it's
every
not
challenge is an opportunity.
Amiibo.
Plus, Amiibo.
Dark Souls Amiibo.
Dark Souls. A world wrought with despair.
Dark Souls Amiibo.
and
No,
hope.
get to that part. I've seen this game. Show me Dark Souls Amiibo, man.
In the
What is
seemingly
it?
endless cycle of death, one clean victory becomes a moment.
Can I get
you'll
a
never forget. Now you
Siegmeyer?
can savor your accomplishments
Or something?
anytime, anywhere, for the first time on console with Nintendo Switch. Before launch, there's going to be a network test, so players can try the game. If this will be
Okay.
your first Dark Souls experience, welcome to a brave new world. Separately, the Solaire of Astora amiibo will be released.
People are gonna be really happy about
You
that
can
one.
perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon. Dark Souls
Wait,
Remastered.
you need it to do the Praise the
Solaire of
Sun thing?
Astora amiibo launch on May 25th.
Wasn't that just in the game before? I could be wrong.
「How's it going so far?" Well, I have a quick reminder.
How's it going so far?
Did you hear that My Nintendo members can now redeem gold points for digital games and DLC on the Nintendo Switch system?
Whatever.
Just choose to use your points during the checkout process in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo website. Visit the My Nintendo website to learn
Yeah, I
more.
don't like them locking it behind an amiibo
Okay,
wall.
we have more Nintendo Switch headlines, but first, let's shine a nice long spotlight on one title in particular. Please take a look.
Don't get me excited. What is it? Oh. Okay, I'm excited for this, but
All-star roster of Mario series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most tactical
This game's gonna be
shots
fun.
ever.
maybe.
Mario Tennis
That'd be
Aces.
fine.
There are more than 15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics.
Chain jump?
Varied
Okay.
playstyles on the Nintendo
Interesting.
Switch system
Still probably
allow
gonna be
up to
Wario.
4 players to step onto the court together. Today we'll mainly cover the essentials of the refined tennis gameplay.
Okay.
There's a variety of shots to serve up, like a basic shot, top spin,
Slice.
slice,
Mm-hmm.
and a lob that'll zoom over your opponent's head.
What about the
Just to
drop
name a
shot?
few.
Yeah, exactly. Can't leave out the drop shot though.
Why not
That's the
aim and
unsung
then
hero.
shoot?
What? I don't like that.
Introducing the all-new Zone Shot. It lets you pinpoint any spot you want to aim at using
That makes
motion
it too easy.
controls and send the ball crashing down. Zone shots are really powerful, so if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage.
What?
If your racket takes 3 hits, it'll break, forcing
What?
you to forfeit if it's your last one. It's an
I
instant
I
KO.
can turn that off, right?
But don't give up hope. You can stop a zone shot with a block. Return a shot with perfect timing, and you'll
Why are you
block,
messing with the
protecting
formula
your
of
racket.
tennis? I trust Nintendo though. They're gonna have a
It's no
normal
small
mode.
feat
They
to
have
nail
to.
the timing just right. That's where zone speed comes into play. When
Fucking
using zone
weapon
speed,
durability
the
in
world
Mario
around you
Tennis.
moves in slow motion, allowing you to perform incredible feats, like chasing down a quick shot. It's no instant win card, but it makes it a bit easier to block powerful zone shots. Of course,
Okay.
you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match. You can only initiate these moves by using up some of your energy gauge. The energy
This
gauge
was
slowly
the main
fills up
focus
the
of it,
longer you keep a
is
rally
the
going.
the tennis.
But the
They
fastest
were
way to
always
fill
gonna
up
spend
your
more time
gauge
on the tennis.
is
They've
with
only
the
spent
new
like
trick
2 minutes
shot.
so far though.
If a ball gets away from you, you can jump over to knock it back. It's a risky maneuver. If you don't judge the timing or distance correctly, you may waste your energy or lose a point. But if you're successful, your energy gauge will get a big boost. Fill up your gauge and it's go time. Initiate your ultimate shot.
I
the
do like
special
it.
shot.
I'm not saying I don't like it.
It will eat up your
I
energy
want a
in
normal
big
mode.
way, but this thing can really turn the tide. It may even destroy your opponent's racket in one hit. However, not even a special shot guarantees a win. There's always a chance it could be blocked, so watch out. In these intense matches, every move you make presents a risk and hopefully a reward. Your energy gauge could be the key to
This
victory.
is fine as long as they have a normal mode too.
Will you use it for an offensive zone shot?
I like, hey, mess with
or
the
use it
formula.
for
That's
some
fine. And
defensive
just
zone speed?
give us the actual tennis formula you had before.
Let's say
'Cause that
you
was
go for
perfect.
the zone shot. Will you go for a surefire point, or will you try to destroy your opponent's racket? And
Why
run
would
the
I try
risk
and-
of getting blocked?
Why would I destroy their racket? Isn't that just a point?
Non-stop, split-second strategies may be the best part about Mario Tennis Aces. Purists rejoice. You can also play
Okay.
using simple rules.
Thank you.
Which means only basic shots
All
are
right.
allowed.
I'm happy again.
Once you connect online, you can play a match with your friends or other players.
Oh, it's game
Events
over?
and Online
Oh,
tournaments will be
okay.
held, allowing you to compete against other players. Matchmaking
Yeah, this is
based
fine.
on your record during the event. As a participation bonus, you can get
Yeah, I'm
special
fine with
outfits
online.
or even additional characters.
I'm not fine with this.
There's also swing.
Don't
mode,
lock it behind
which
a
allows you
tournament. I don't
use
wanna
your
do those.
Joy-Con like a tennis racket. Forehand,
Yeah, and then smack the shit out of your walls.
slice.
But I really like this. This is so neat.
Perfect when you want
Okay,
to
I
play
like that.
casually with your friends and family, or just get your body moving.
Okay, so how, if I have the Joy-Con, how do I do that thing where Wario literally does a backflip? Because I'm not that good.
The game offers a refined approach to tennis gameplay, focusing on deep strategic payoffs. Plus, the story mode will offer other twists to the good old game of tennis.
Okay, I like that.
Mario Tennis Aces launches June 22nd.
I will buy that.
Oh, and
Uh,
one last thing. As we approach the game's launch, we decided to hold a pre-launch online tournament. That way, you can try out Mario
Don't get me
Tennis
excited for
Aces
nothing,
for
Nintendo.
yourself. We'll announce the details at a later date, so
I'll-
please stay tuned.
I might do that, I don't know. I thought they were gonna announce like something really exciting, and then it's just online tournament.
We'll have more on Mario Tennis Aces in the future. Let's continue with some Nintendo Switch headlines.
So that's one details at a later date, but I don't count it because they said so much. That's not what that one's supposed to mean.
Captain Toad is ready to explore other systems.
Okay.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker
never
is
played
bound
this,
for
but it always
Nintendo
looked neat.
Switch. Explore a variety of
It looked like
tricky
such a
sandbox-style
chill
levels
game.
inspired by Japanese box gardens called Hakoniwa. You can rotate the camera and touch the screen for a better view of hidden treasures. And this time, we've included a few Super Mario Odyssey levels too.
Hey, Metro
Now
City.
you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms. Check out New Donk City.
I mean, they have to do Wii U ports because the Wii U didn't sell at all, and they had so many good
By the
games
way,
on it.
Did you know Captain Toad also appeared in Super Mario
I
Odyssey?
do, yeah. It was fun.
The Nintendo Switch version can be played with a friend by sharing a pair of Joy-Con controllers.
Wait, hold on. That's all you had to
While
say
one
about
player
that?
controls Captain Toad, the other can
You're
assist
just
with
pointing it
using
out?
their
Okay.
cover fire, so you can enjoy tracking treasure together. We also plan to release a Nintendo 3DS version with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls.
It's like they show Mario
Years
Tennis
later, the
Aces.
box garden
Watch
right
as Mario
near you.
delivers a slice. By the
Captain
way, did
Toad
you know
Treasure
Mario
Tracker
showed up in Super
launches
Mario
July
Odyssey?
13th.
Yes, Mario Maker would be amazing.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Oh shit, light switch. What is it? I hate that. That's so oh, this is Undertale? Okay. I wouldn't know. It happened. Okay.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo
What?
Switch. The impossible isn't
I don't know if
possible
this was
until it
confirmed
happens.
already, but
All
that's
three
so
original
weird to me
Crash
that this is
Bandicoot
coming to
games
another
are debuting
console
on
other
the
than
Nintendo
PS4.
system for the very first time. Spin, jump, and whump through the trilogy's 100+ action platforming levels as Crash and his sister Coco.
I thought this was
Everything
gonna be
from
a
the
PS4
cinematics
exclusive
to the
forever.
animations to the lush environments has been fully updated since
Oh,
the original
are we getting
games,
Crash
so it'll look
Bandicoot
great
in
on your
Smash
TV
Brothers?
or on the go.
Hey, I'm calling it right now.
Neo Cortex's
Right now,
plans
Crash
for world
Bandicoot
domination
is in
save
Super Smash
Pana
Brothers
and
5.
Crash Bandicoot. Form an
Everyone call me a
uneasy
genius in a
alliance
few
with
months
mad
when it gets
scientists in
announced.
Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. And stop him in the evil Uka Uka through a battle across time in Crash Bandicoot 3 War.
Like, this has to confirm it,
Believe
right?
it or not, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is officially making the Wump to Nintendo Switch July 10th.
This has to confirm it.
Never fear, Little Nightmares is almost here.
Okay.
From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios comes a charmingly horrific adventure like no other.
I feel like this is a good
The
Switch
puzzle
game.
platformer Little Nightmares will trap you in the Maw, a vast vessel of mystery haunted by corrupted souls.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get an amiibo.
The complete edition on Nintendo Switch contains 2 haunting
Imagine if
tales in one
Solaire, because he
package.
has an amiibo, is going to be in Smash Brothers. It'd
In
be so
6
weird.
And the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears across all 8 chapters, including all past downloadable content. Each room is a cell.
It does look
Each
great. This has
residence
already
is a
been
threat,
out for a while on
and
other
both present
consoles, I think,
complex
but I never
3D
played it.
puzzles to master. Not to mention, you can receive the Nintendo Switch.
This might be
exclusive
by the same
in-game
person,
Pac-Man mask by
Rebecca, I'm
tapping
not
the
sure.
Pac-Man amiibo figure.
Oh, that is creepy
Little
looking.
Nightmares Complete
I love
Edition
it.
Releases on May 18th. South Park is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
We're excited to
I was
announce
excited
that
for
South
this,
Park
and
The
then
Fractured
it
But
came out and I
Whole is
didn't care.
Coming to Nintendo Switch. From the creators of South Park comes this outrageously offensive superhero adventure that you can play anytime, anywhere for the very first time. Customize your avatar. Come
And
on
this
down to
belongs
South
on the
Park
Switch, though,
and join
I think.
Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team. Then have yourself a time with a battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that spawned it.
Aw, you just let him hit you.
Choose a class, level up, build your notoriety, craft items, go on quests, and more. All past DLC will be available for purchase individually or as a part of the Season Pass. DLC 1 Danger Deck
Okay, you're spending.
and DLC 2 From Dusk
I
to
thought that
Casa
said.
Bonita will
I
be
thought he
available
said
at
Danger
launch.
Dick. I was like,
And DLC
Did you just
3
say that on a
Bring the Front
Nintendo
will tell an
Direct?
additional
Danger
story
Deck.
when it releases
Okay.
later this year. South Park: The Fractured But Whole releases on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch April 24th.
yeah, that's fine. Move on.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly?
There's some people excited for this.
Let's take a quick moment for a release date announcement. The heroes and villains of the Legend of Zelda series are about to spring into action once more, this spring. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches
Wow.
May 18th only on Nintendo
It's pretty
Switch.
soon, too.
ARMS fans, don't miss this. The ARMS League is pleased to extend an invitation to all you hardcore fans out there who've been playing the game, enjoying all the added characters and stages, and going online to play the new Party Crash mode. We're happy to announce the ARMS US and Canada Online
He does look
Open.
really cool.
Prelims will take place in the game's online ranked match mode from March 8th to March 18th. 8 top players will then move on to the online finals March 31st. All finalists will receive a custom art piece created by the development team. We'll be streaming the event live from Nintendo of America headquarters on our official site. Stay tuned for our social channels for more details in the coming weeks. And if you're not an ARMS fan just yet, well, we have good news. On March 31st, we'll be hosting a 3-day test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo
Oh,
eShop
so has
on
the game
Nintendo
not been
Switch.
selling well?
Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest fighting game. On March 21st, producer Kosuke Yabuki will discuss the development of ARMS at the Game Developers Conference, and Hisashi Nogami will present separately on the Splatoon franchise, so look out for coverage of both.
Okay.
Inkopolis News Bulletin. It's update time.
Okay, so what's this about?
This April, Splatoon 2 is getting an update. Version 3.0
Oh,
is
version
coming.
3. What's this?
Here's a brief and briny taste of what's to come. 100 new pieces of gear. That means fresh looks, just in time for spring.
Okay. Clothes.
Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit,
That looks fun.
Camp Triggerfish,
Looks okay.
and the hottest date spot for the hippest Inklings,
That looks really
Wahoo
fun.
World. And what? Rank X is here. Rank
Whatever that
X
is.
an extreme rank, even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once you meet certain conditions, Callie will appear in Octo Canyon. The world of Splatoon 2 continues to evolve, so don't miss out.
Yeah. What is this? Oh, okay, that's not part of the map. That's fine. I was about to say,
Now,
dude, that's not
a word
fine.
from the Squid Research Lab. Check out their latest video.
Okay. But what am I looking at? How loud is this? It's not that bad. It looks like it, maybe. Does definitely look weird. An expansion. Okay.
Hello, Squid Research Lab here.
Okay.
So, how was it? You just got a sneak peek at the first paid downloadable content for Splatoon 2, the hefty new single-player mode Octo expansion. You'll play as the new character Agent 8, who looks like an Octoling. She wakes up on the platform of a dark subway station without her memories. Looks like some kind of shady underground test facility. In this massive subterranean world, there are 80 of these test facilities connected by a subway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna...
You'll depart from the station with purpose. A variety of missions await Agent 8 and her talents.
It looks interesting, yeah, but...
Expect new stories to unfold, shedding new light on beloved characters. You may think you know everything about the world of Splatoon, but these waters run deep, and so does the lore. Escape from these twisted depths, and you'll be able to join multiplayer matches as an Octoling. We hope you enjoy this fresh perspective. Since Octa means 8 in Latin, that means 2018 is the year of the Octoling. Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will launch this summer. After today's Nintendo Direct, Splatoon 2 Octo expansion will be available for advance purchase in Nintendo eShop. With this purchase, Splatoon 2 owners will immediately receive Octo-themed in-game
Japan
gear
is
to
pretty
use in
weird, yeah.
battle today.
Thank you, Squid Research Lab. Hopefully, Splatoon 2 will continue to splatter our expectations.
You bet!
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Oh, well, actually, we have one more announcement.
Oh. What?
Please take a look at our last video for the day.
This better be good. What is this? Because you're getting my hopes up for Smash Brothers. Nope. Never mind, fuck it. I don't care. Why should I care? You just showed so much about Splatoon. I don't care about Splatoon anymore. Why would I care about Splatoon anymore? Unless this is... Yo! This is... That's not... No, that wasn't... That wasn't the logo for the last one, was it? I don't think it was. Hold on a second. I gotta see that again. Hold on a second. I might as well leave the Nintendo Twitch thing up. No, that wasn't... Hold on a second. Okay. Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Okay, let me get the... Yeah, no, that wasn't the same logo. Let me save that real quick. Let me make sure that's in the right place. It is. Okay, so here's the logo for Smash Brothers for Wii U. Right here. Okay. There's Smash Brothers Wii U. Now the last one, I don't have a picture of it right now. The last one that they showed a second ago, it didn't look like this. It didn't look like that at all. Hold on a second. Okay. Nintendo YouTube. Maybe I can find it on there. Nintendo Direct 3.8. Okay. All right, I can screen cap it from this. Okay. It looks similar, but it's not the same, so I don't know what that means. Here is the logo they showed. Which... Alright, Rebecca, I'm gonna freak out about this for a little bit more. If you want to do something later, let me know. Okay, browse. This is the thing. The font is the same. The font is like exactly the same. Pretty much. But, let me see. Can I get these side by side? Yeah. So, I don't... It's hard to say if this is the same one or if they're just keeping with a... Can I watch that again? I really want to. Hold on a second. There must be a way to watch that again. Nintendo YouTube. Go to their official YouTube, see if they've uploaded that. No, but I can... Yeah. Here we go. So, properties...
It's in the game.
Yeah, hold on a second. That's not supposed to be playing. Give me a second. Okay. So if I go to the end here...
West in Canada Online Open. Prelims will take place in the game...
You just...
Okay. So here's the first thing. Let me pause this. So, the first thing that makes me think this is a new Smash Brothers game is because the last one had Inkling costumes that made you look exactly like the Inklings. Not even like a little bit different. Maybe I can find a Inkling costume. Let me find a picture of it if I can. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. So, obviously, you still have the Mii face there. You got the Inkling blasters, you have the Inkling hair, you got the tank on the back, you got the shoes. It's the Inkling, and like 100% of the way except for the face. So... that makes me feel like this is the next game and they're just adding the Inklings in. But there's another part I want to pause at that might help answer a question or two. Maybe. The new moves? Yeah. It would be worth it for that, you know, if this is just a port and they add them in, but... man, this is such a good trailer. Okay, can I get it without that shit? Thank you. Can I back up just a little bit more? Decrease the speed so I can get the frame I'm looking for. Not that it's a frame perfect type of thing, but I want to get it as close up on those silhouettes as I can. Okay. Here we go. So zooming in, can I capture my cursor by chance? My cursor on screen right now? I might be able to if I, hold on just a second. Properties. No. I can't. So, most I can do is... Let me, I don't know. I'll call it out. So, looking at the left, I can't tell who that first person is. Second person's probably Link. But then you got clearly Donkey Kong. Don't know who's next to him. Looks like Kirby there. Probably Marth. You know, got Samus over there. Bowser. Yeah, that's going to be difficult to tell with any of them. So then there's another thing I can check. Because it zooms in. Now, I want to figure out if this is the same design of Mario and of Link. Which it's not going to play audio right now because I'm going at like such a slow speed. That looks like a new design for Link. They're not showing the face. But let me... Okay. Link, Smash Bros. Wii U. Okay, I'm gonna save this image, and I'm gonna save... That image sucks. I'll get a better one. This one. Okay. Yeah, it looks different to me too. I'm just gonna put these up side by side. So the first one is Link from a cutscene in the Mega Man trailer. Obviously, that's not how he looks in the game, but just looking at the hair, it's different. He doesn't have the pieces down to the side. That is clearly the Breath of the Wild thing, but it's like, okay, well, let's compare it to... let me see. This one, which is in-game. So we got, you just make that pretty big, kind of pixelated. Yeah, definitely this is a new Smash Brothers game. Holy shit, I did not think out of anything they were going to announce today that I had on that bingo card that they were going to announce actually a new Smash Brothers game. They totally did. I know this is going to be something that people argue, but it has to be. Like, that's the thing. If they port it and they change up all this, I honestly think it is. Like, I understand being cautious about it and not sure and stuff, but I really think it is. And I'll mark that. Let's see, did I get anything? No. Oh, I got a bin. Cool. But okay, so let me bring up the video again. Let me continue playing. Is there anything else that we can see? It's Link. Do they show anyone else? Okay, so the thing is, it does have alt costumes. That's true. But I don't... Let me see Link's alt costumes real quick, because he had the most diverse set. Smash Bros. Link costumes. Okay, Smash Brothers Wii U Link costumes. They all have the same hair. Like, this is a model change. I don't know if a single character other than Samus who changes the model. That's the thing. And I know everyone is going to disagree with me on this being a new Smash Brothers game because everyone assumes that the old one is getting ported. Male and female. Well, yeah, but that's... as far as that goes, Bayo and Cloud, those are DLC characters. They have never released DLC alternate costumes, to my knowledge, for anyone other than a me. I can't see them saying, we're going to add costumes to Link. It doesn't make sense. It's unnecessary. This is clearly, I think, a new Smash Brothers game. And let me give my logic here, and how I can determine that just based on Link. They've also, I think that's another reason to believe not that this isn't a new Smash Brothers game, but that this is a new Smash Brothers game. Because I feel like they've almost made it a policy to have one Smash Brothers per system. And if they want to... And this was an argument I gave about why they shouldn't port it. I was like, it is a great game, Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Oh, damn. Well, hey, you get to watch me freak out about this. Let me back up a little bit. So, I'm pretty sure this is a new one. But, anyway. What was the point I was just making? Yeah, if they have a Smash Brothers for the Wii U ported to the Switch, then it's going to compete with itself when they release a new one. People are going to say, do I want this one that was for the Wii U? Because it's plenty good. And then... Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let me put that image again. This is... I'm going to use Cutscene Link, because this is Cutscene Link here, too. This is Link's design in Smash Brothers 4. The one for the Wii U. And you compare it, it's clearly a different design. What is that? Twilight Princess Link, I think? Something like that? I don't know. Yeah. So here's how I can gauge that this is probably a brand new Smash Brothers game based on two things. Based on this, and based on this. And this sounds like I'm being crazy and just wishful thinking and stuff. I wouldn't be saying this if I wasn't so sure about it. This whole trailer is about Inklings being in the game. Excuse me. Being in the game. I'm getting too excited. Link is an Octo! Oh, I didn't think of it. No, anyway. They added in, for Smash Brothers for the Wii U, costumes of the Inklings. I want my voice to never crack again, to be perfectly honest. It shouldn't. It doesn't in normal conversation. It's only when I'm streaming. But, anyway. The Inklings are in Smash Brothers Wii U already. You enjoy it? I know you enjoy it. Anyway, they're in it. They're in it. In, like, every single way they're in it. In, like, absolutely every way. Because they have the full costume. They have the Mii Gunner set, because they're Miis. But it doesn't make sense to go through the effort of porting them into a DX version. That, in addition to what I was just saying about, I don't see them doing a DX version just because I think they know, okay, we have to have a new Smash Brothers for the Switch, and if we have Smash Brothers DX, then there are two possibilities here. We release them both for the same price, and people pick and choose which one they want to get, or we release DX for a lower price, and people say, well, this is Smash Brothers, this is on the Switch, why would I buy the new one? Even years later, like, say they did wait, and this wasn't a new Smash Brothers game, and they waited, like, I don't know how long, like 2 years to release a new Smash Brothers or something. It would still be, it would still have a Smash Brothers on that console, you know? One that would have functionality because it's a port and it's not just backwards compatible. If it was just backwards compatible, it would be like, okay, well, maybe it doesn't have online support anymore. As far as it being really soon for a new Smash, the reason for that, you know what, let me go over this, because I looked into this earlier, thinking about the possibility of new Smash Brothers, right? Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out in 2008. In fact, the anniversary for the North American release is tomorrow. So 10 years ago, tomorrow, Smash Bros. Brawl came out. Smash Bros. 4 came out in 2014. So, year difference, we got 6 years in there. This is not coming out this year. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what Nintendo says. I learned with Brawl that I can't trust them on Smash Brothers. This is not coming out this year. If it even comes out next year, that's 5 years. That is 1 year short of the distance between Brawl and Wii U. It just feels like it hasn't been that much time because Wii U was supported with DLC. The game felt fresh, even though it was the same game. It's been out since 2014. Did it? Hold on a second. I still don't trust them if it did, but let me confirm that. I believe you, but I have to see it with my own eyes. There's no way. That's not true. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Okay, now that I'm here, let me get rid of this for a second. It's not showing up in the thing because of how I have my source. Let me take a picture of this, and then I can post what I see down here, and I'm going to, again, have more information that I can use to say that this is a new one. Okay, so, image, it's gonna be really hard to see. It's kind of blurry, because I had to get it from like a, I don't know, from the corner, but copyright 2018. If this was a port, don't you think it would say copyright 2014 to 2018? It's usually how they do things, because that game came out in 2014. This is brand new copyright. And like I said, everyone's gonna call me stupid for saying that this is a new Smash Brothers game, but it's a new Smash Brothers game. I don't know what else to say. I can call it for now 3 separate reasons, I think. You got this right here with Link being a different design. I think, what is it? You said Skyward Sword, Rick said Breath of the Wild. I haven't played either, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Breath of the Wild, right? Since it's a new Smash Brothers game. There's no reason for them to change up the design for a port. 100% zero reason for them to change up the design. So, there's not even evidence for me to say it's not most likely a port. Okay. Yeah, I understand being skeptical of it. For me, though, I don't know. I like doing the detective work for stuff. That's why I love the Resident Evil 7 demo. I want to go through all the options and say, okay, well, this is this, this is this, this has to mean this. You know what, there was a 4th reason, too, if I can bring that up. This is the logo for the Smash Brothers they showed, and this is the one for the Wii U. Same font, in a lot of ways, except you can tell that it's been remade. The period at the end of Smash Brothers in a different place, that doesn't matter that much, but the Smash Brothers logo isn't all skewed like it is there, and you've got the cross going through the words. That doesn't really mean anything, but it's clearly a different logo. I think if this was a port, they would use the ready-made logo and just take off the for Wii U part. Rebecca, I did. Hey, if I was streaming, I would have some gold that people would have found hilarious. I figured out the ending to the demo before anyone else did whenever it actually had a demo, because I had done what it wanted me to do, kinda. Because it talked about something about 4 suns or whatever, and I had noticed those on the floor in the kitchen because I crab walked through the entire damn house, and then I looked and I saw, oh, there are 4 suns here. So I walked circles through the suns, and then I walked circles through the suns while staring at the ceiling fan. Then I walked circles through the suns while looking out the window. And then I stayed on each individual sun, and then I tried to do different things on the suns. Like, I love this kind of shit. Even if I know it's completely ridiculous, it's like, the idea that maybe I could come up with something to solve this, it's fun to me. I don't know why. So, whatever. This is my weakest point, is the cards there. The second point was the fact that we basically have Inklings in the game already. The third point that I noticed was that we've got Link in a completely new design. Completely new. Like, you can even tell if you see his shoulder. I don't know what... Let me look this up. Link, Breath of the Wild. Let me get an image of him. Is that the one? That might be. Let me look up Skyward Sword. It could be either. I have no idea. It's definitely not the one from the last Smash Brothers game, though. So that was, what, my third point? And then the fourth one I just found a second ago is the fact that this is copyright 2018, not 2014 to 2018. And it's possible that's just how it is. It's possible it's just how they're doing it. But yeah. I don't think it's not going to be a port. It's not going to be a remake. They've never half-assed Smash Brothers. Like, I see some people in Discord saying they think it's going to just be the old one, but, you know, updated. It's not. There's absolutely no way it's going to be. Not only because I don't think they'd update Link, and that really is my main talking point, because there's no reason to update Link if it's not brand new, but they've never cut corners with Smash Brothers. Never. With Super Smash Brothers, they always make it a point to make it way different. Like, you look at Smash Brothers 64 to Melee, completely different game. You look at Breath of the Wild Link, is the bow on his back? Oh, hey, nice. Yeah, I didn't notice that. So it is Breath of the Wild Link. But, anyway, Smash 64 to Melee, way different. Melee to Brawl, way different. Brawl to 4, way different. Like, it's way different from each one. And it's not like they're just switching between two formulas. It's not like Brawl is like 64, 4 is like Melee. No, they're 4 completely different formulas, which is another reason why I'm excited about a new one. I really want to see what kind of formula they have. You know, Rebecca, it's possible to be Skyward Sword too. I wouldn't be surprised, but if not just because if this is something that is coming out in 2018, when did Breath of the Wild come out? Last year, right? They would have designed Link well before that. So unless they had a prototype design of Link from Breath of the Wild, probably based it on Skyward Sword, I would think. Kind of like, I think Skyward Sword was out by the time Smash Bros. Wii U came out, right? And it was still, Wii U Link was still based on, what am I thinking? Still based on the Twilight Princess one, I think, is what that is. Like, I think this is Twilight Princess. Got an image of him in the game. Twilight Princess, right? Yeah, even though he looked like this in Brawl. So, it could be Skyward Sword, it could be Breath of the Wild. Regardless, it's a new Smash Brothers game. And people are going to say that I am stupid for it, and I know you guys aren't, but I'm going to defend my observations until the day I die, that this is a new Smash Brothers game, and at E3 we will see a new Smash Brothers game. Replay Mario. Oh, I'm gonna replay the whole damn thing. You bet your sweet ass. If this is a new Smash Brothers game, I'm gonna watch this 1,000,000 times. So here we go. Let me get this ready, and let's watch it again. My gosh. I'm gonna back up in just a second. That's a new sound too. My gosh. Okay, so let me back up. I noticed something. I can't tell for sure. Let me play it at like really slow speed. It looked like you could kind of tell that Link was colored bluish, you know, once it gets there. Isn't that his design in Breath of the Wild, is wearing blue instead of green? I could be wrong. Like, look, it looks a little bit blue, doesn't it? Just a little bit, and it's hard to tell because of the lighting, but... yeah. So, here's another thing. Mario doesn't look the same. Can I get a non-blurry freeze? Okay. Yeah, so... this is going to be a harder comparison to make, but... Mario, Smash, Wii U. Let me see if I can get an image of him from Wii U. Here's one in a trailer. I feel like the trailer one's the better comparison, because we're going trailer to trailer. New image, Mario. Okay. So here's Mario, and this is the one difference that I'm noticing. The shape of the hat, and it's kind of difficult to tell at this angle, but it almost looks like the visor part of his hat is more curved, but that's a harder distinction to make. It also looks like his nose is smaller in this trailer than it is in the trailer from this image. Oh, what did I just move? Oh, that was a Link picture. I have so many sources on this. Okay. Does it have eyeballs like an Odyssey? No. But that doesn't mean he's not going to have an Odyssey moveset. I would not be surprised if they added something in like that. Like, they worked with custom movesets in the last game. Everyone tried to make it work, and it kind of sucked ass. Like, Mario is Mario. It's hard to come up with real differences between these two, but it just... something strikes me about that is a little bit different. But that is now my weakest thing. But got Mario sitting there. I don't see any real differences. Like this, I'll say just outside of, I think I've made my point. This is the new Smash Brothers. If anyone says it's not, I don't even care. Sorry, I was looking at a Smash Brothers Discord. They don't think it's a new one, but just because they're, you know how Melee players can't let go of the past and they keep playing Melee? Same kind of thing. They're Wii U players. They don't want to let go. This trailer looks amazing. Just visibly. It's obvious they're making this in some kind of new engine. At least some kind of new program or whatever the hell they've been using to make their trailers. I'm not saying that proves anything by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying it looks really fucking cool. What if something like popped up for a frame and I saw it? So, we have a real question now about who's going to be in the game and who isn't at this point. So, can I get another look at the lineup? Yeah, Cole Phelps. Okay, this is gonna look so shitty, but I'm gonna do it. I have no choice. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Actually, don't know how I did that. Okay. So... Create new... I'm gonna have to clean up my OBS after this. I have so many images. This looks terrible. There's not much I can really do about that. You can tell some of the more obvious ones. What is that besides Samus? That doesn't look right. Hold on, let me play the video, see if it moves. No, not really. None of them move. Okay. So here's the difficulty. We can't tell most of them. I can kind of make out Pikachu in one area. I'm sure one of those is Zelda. You definitely see Bowser and definitely see Donkey Kong. This is the thing that everyone is going to freak out over. I feel like up until this point, everything I've said has been reasonable, and I think proves beyond most doubt, not 100%, but I'd say like 80% proves this is a new Smash Brothers game. In my mind, this is a brand new Smash Brothers game. They're not going to port a deluxe version. That's stupid. Even from a marketing standpoint, that's stupid. Even though that is a good game, it's time, and all the signs point to it. So if it has only been 4 years since the last one, that is a pretty quick turnaround, but then you have to add into that the fact that you have a shitty console named the Wii U to blame for it. Like, if the Wii U had been more successful... Bowser, Captain Falcon? Where's Captain Falcon? I'm sure I could find him. I see Samus. Anyway, those are ones that we know. I'm talking about, I kind of wanted to see Cloud or Bayonetta. Or Ness. Dare I ask, where is he? Man, I wish I could, like, hack this trailer and just turn the lights up. But, I'm also really curious who that is on the left. Was that Link? It's probably Link. I don't see any of the other ones that would be Link, so it's probably Link. But, anyway, as far as why it can come out now, and they don't need to wait, the Wii U was a failure. And that's one of the main reasons people said, oh, port that game, because no one played it. But, like, enough people played it. It happened. The Wii U sucked. It didn't sell that many copies. Or, systems, whatever. So, by that, there wasn't that many people that, got to play this game. Or even bothered to buy it, you know. So... I understand the argument about wanting to have it ported, and I kind of agree in the sense that I know they've stopped production on Wii U's, so there's no real way to play the game anymore if you can't find a Wii U. But it's been 4 years since the game came out. And the other argument I used to hear all the time when I talked about wanting a new Smash Brothers game with people who were way too into the Wii U one, they would say, well, with the DLC, like, the DLC is still coming out, and, you know, the game's still updating, so technically don't think of it as a game that came out in 2014. Think of it a game that's been updated through, what, 2016, I think, is when they stopped updating it? Something like that? It's like, okay, I see your argument, but it's literally the same game. You can't judge something like that based on the fact that DLC is still coming out. There are a lot of games that will have sequels out, and the previous one will still get DLC. And as much as I hate Call of Duty does this, like, or at least they used to. I seem to remember, at least, with like Black Ops and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, the next Modern Warfare came out, but we're still releasing packs for Black Ops. Like, okay. And other games will do that. It's like, we want to still, like, our fans are still liking this game. We want to support this game, but we also have a sequel. So we'll finish feeding out the DLC, and then, you know, people can gradually migrate over to the sequel. DLC doesn't affect release dates. And as far as 4 years being not long enough, even just in general, just think about it with other fighting games. Smash Brothers, I think, is put on a pedestal, and it deserves to be because it's a fantastic game, but people think because of that, you can't release them, I guess, too quickly. And the real issue everyone had with Brawl was the fact that it was released too slowly, so I don't really know. No one can ever be happy, I guess, but I feel like if it wasn't now, people would say, where is it? As much as right now people are saying, I don't see why they're doing this, hey, this shouldn't be coming out now, or if they're not saying it, they will be. It's time. It's time that we have a new one, so I can't make anything out of that image. I'm gonna watch the trailer through again, just for the sake of it. This is a very good trailer. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna lower the volume. I'm gonna discuss one thing that I'm also thinking. So, I don't know how many of you kept up with Smash Brothers development and stuff for the last one, or at least saw the E3 reveal trailer. It's really all you need. During E3, when that was announced, they... Oh, I skipped like halfway through the trailer. Whoops. Let me start here. They showed a trailer that involved showing like a bunch of different new characters, and this is a teaser. If you have to put a label on it, this is 100% a teaser. But they do phrase it in a very similar way. What I mean by that is, with the Wii U Smash Brothers game, they showed off immediately, here is Animal Crossing Villager. And then, you know, they cut to the favorites you know and love, you know. That's what they're doing here. They're saying, hey, the big person that you're going to be excited for before the game comes out is going to be the Inkling. But this is them being invited to Smash Brothers. This isn't Splatoon. You see the Villager, this isn't Animal Crossing. No. You're dealing with Smash Brothers. Insane. It's unbelievable to me that this is a real thing right now. Oh, here's another thing. I think we'll know sooner rather than later if this is a new Smash Brothers or a port. They're gonna upload this to their YouTube page. They have to call it something. So let me check their YouTube page right now. Yeah, let me look into this. I understand this is probably a little bit boring that I'm only talking about this, but this is my favorite game franchise of all time. I have to determine if this is what I think it is. Alright, they haven't uploaded it yet. They just got to the Octo expansion on their uploads. Does anyone want to discuss anything else while I'm waiting for this? They showed, just based on what I'm seeing on their website right now, on their YouTube, I mean, they showed the new Kirby game, they showed the Splatoon 2, which, way grittier DLC than I would expect from a Splatoon game, you know. That just seemed... It didn't feel like Splatoon. It felt weird. I feel like that's something I would have during a fever dream. Like, I would just see, like, oh, this is a Splatoon character who's, like, in this gritty subway or whatever and has to fight their way out. You know, it doesn't make any sense. But it looks really cool, you know. For $20, I mean, maybe it'd be worth it. Showed Octopath Traveler, which I know a lot of people are excited for, and after seeing what they showed, I'm kind of excited for it too. It looks like if I'm gonna play an RPG, why not that one? So I don't want there to be dead air. So I'm just trying to keep a conversation going, but if you guys are just chilling out, waiting like I am to figure out conclusively if this is something to get excited for or if it's just a port, you know, then that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here waiting. So let me open up my bingo again, go over, or my bin card, right? Go over what I got. So this is, if I can select it, you have to like click a million times to actually get to the thing you want in OBS. All right. This is my bingo card. This is how it ended up. As of right now, I am pretty sure instead of Smash Bros. Deluxe, we got a new Smash Bros., which is fucking unbelievable. We didn't have a lot of more details at a later date. We had them say it once, but I didn't even count it there. They were very good about, hey, there's a game that we're going to tell you about, and we're not going to just bring up something we are not ready to show you. If we bring it up here, we're going to tell you all about it. So more details at a later date didn't happen once, as far as I'm concerned. Smash Bros. Deluxe, I don't think happened, but again, we don't know for sure. No Pokemon Switch info. I didn't really expect it. And they didn't bring up the Labo. I didn't really expect that either. Can I get this out of the way? There you go. So that's what they showed before. They're back to that screen now. So, talking about focusing on software, I kind of figured Labo's not really software. They might bring it up to hype it, but other than that, no. So, generally speaking, that was freaking crazy. I'm honestly, as much as I feel like I have come to a conclusion about this, until I see that trailer pop up on Nintendo's YouTube with a title that says either something ambiguous or something conclusive about a port, because I don't think they're going to be conclusive about new Smash Brothers for the Switch, but they might. Until I see something more definitive, I'm not going to really say one way or another if I am positive, but it's just so crazy. So yeah, I'm still waiting. I don't know when they're gonna update this page. So in the meantime, let me see if I can find any news about it. Let's see, what does Kotaku have to say? You know what? No, what does Nintendo of America have to say? Super Smash Bros. Is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2018. That is all they put. I have no idea what this means. I'll post the link in the chat just in case you want to look at it. And as far as, I mean, obviously I know what this means, but I'm talking about, this doesn't confirm something one way or another. This is... You know, I don't know what your favorite games are, obviously, any of you, but this is... The reason I'm freaking out over this so much right now is if this is real, then this is something that I can really get excited for E3. I was already planning on streaming E3, still planning on having a fun time streaming E3, but... Holy shit. Okay, let me, I'm gonna bring that up again. Video is unavailable. You got rid of your direct video? Why? This is the one. I love another thing they did is they said, hey, we got about 30 minutes, and it went 4 minutes over. Just because they wanted to keep that a surprise. They didn't want anyone to know. I can really appreciate that. So I gotta get a picture from this. Again. Okay, full screen projector. Print screen that, close. Alright. Go. Link. Pitch. Man. Freaking crazy. I love that people are starting in this so in the Smash Brothers Discord. They're starting to accept the fact that it's a new one. So now people are selling off their Wii U's. These people who swore on it. And now it's like, well, there's a new one, so let's get rid of it. And I can respect that a little bit. But, like, the game isn't out yet, guys. Don't sell it yet. Man, when they're gonna release that trailer on its own, I need to see what they call it. If they say, things to the right of Mario. I'm doing a little bit of work trying to figure this out with some other people. So, other people. Oh, whoops. Ha! And one of them is me. Oh, that's interesting. I really want to keep this stream going until I can say conclusively. And I know all I'll be able to base this off after this point is the official trailer on Nintendo's page. That is the only option I have to figure anything out before E3. And I cannot wait for all the crazy theories and stuff, because those are so fun for me. But there's no believing any of them. Like, there's gonna be rumors and stuff now, and that's super exciting too, because, you know, that gets you excited for possibilities, even though, you know, there was no Rayman, there was no Ridley, there was no K. Rool. As cool as those would have been, you know, it was still neat thinking about the possibility and thinking about, okay, well, if not this game, then maybe DLC for this game. If not DLC for this game, maybe in the next game. And one of them was actually Inkling. People kept spreading rumors about Inkling, and just a bunch of jackasses, really, who not only spread rumors, but there's another portion of people who kept saying, oh, well, Inkling is obviously going to be in Wii U Smash Brothers. Like, it's clearly going to be DLC. Like, you're stupid if you don't think. And it's like, but they already released the costume. Why the fuck would they release the actual Inkling at this point? And then, you know, it's Inkling and Smash Brothers now. In a new game, I firmly believe. And even if it isn't a port, you know, we'll see how the port goes. See, I would have loved a gameplay trailer, but from a direct, no, this gameplay belongs at E3. And they just said 2018. As far as the 2018 date, if this is a brand new game, I don't believe that. Unless at E3, they say something like crazy, like July. You know, because then it would actually be like September or October. Because they would postpone it. Like, the odds of them releasing a Smash Brothers game on time are like slim to none. Still losing my mind. Shit. Okay, so somebody, Cerevic. Everyone knows Cerevic. And everyone knows that my voice sucks ass. Anyway, Cerevic pointed out that, where is it? This? No. I have no idea which image it is, so I'm just gonna add it again. Unless, you know what? He has a better image. I'm just gonna get that one. But he said he saw Ness, which is a big deal for me because that's my favorite. Yeah, let me save that. Okay. Do I have that up? I do. That is definitely high res. Okay, just saying that kind of near the left side, I wish I could point at it. Near the left side where you got, you know, the tall dude who's at the edge of the flames, you look at the little light thing that comes off, kind of looks like Ness's hat. I mean, everyone figures Ness is going to be in it. It's still exciting to see my guy. So, let's refresh again. Let's see. Nothing. Nintendo, where is it? Is it gonna show up? Are they gonna post that on its own? They have to. Either way, I guess I have no more information at this point in time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a friend and go over there and yell about how great Smash Brothers is. So I'll see you all later, probably for a stream. Peace out.